when expats look to relocate overseas and work abroad, often they consider making an investment in property. You might even sell your home property in your home country and relocate to your new country and invest in property there. That could be quite a good trick if the property prices are lower where you're going to. It means you can sell out and keep half as cash for investments and income and half in the property. But it depends upon what that property market is, and not all property markets are the same. So in Germany, over the last year, property prices have fallen by 10%, and it's truly the end of a 20-year property price boom in Germany, and so buyers should be aware and looking to buy at a good price. Germany is the worst performing economy in the G7 at the moment, worse even than Britain, but you know, it does have an effect on the property prices. Not just Germany though. In England, in the last few weeks, a landmark property in Canary Wharf has been sold at a 60% discount. So an Israeli investors bought a Canary Wharf property for £110 million. Now that sounds like a good fee, except that the Chinese owners paid $270 million only 7 years ago. This building in Canary Wharf was previously the home of an American financial bank that went bust in the 2008 financial crisis, Bear Stearns, and is the home primarily of JP Morgan in London, the American investment bank that lease premises within this building. But it shows the impact on property prices. Now, property prices don't move over a whole country in the same way. You've got to look for local changes and local variations. You can be buying into overseas property with additional purchase costs, or you could be buying distressed property with bankrupt owners, or owners in distress that can't service the mortgages that goes against their property, to look for bargains. So that's the property market around the world. But there is uncertainty, and buying property is the same everywhere. Buyers beware. The UK residential property market has been consistently good in the long term, but that all depends, and that is because of the tax breaks around that. It doesn't mean that that's going to be the same in every other country in which you live and work abroad. So for example, in Cyprus there's no inheritance tax, but if you sell a family-owned property, if you give it to your children, there's no inheritance tax. But if you sell that to a third party, there's always a 20% capital gains tax liability, and there's no private property relief necessarily in other country on residential investments. We're not property experts in that sense. We're not going to buy and sell you property markets, but if you want to review investing in overseas property from a tax and investment angle, you can contact us at productpartnership.com.